Just gotta make sure things are running right.
Yeah. So let's just say. So let's just say it was. Yeah. Great. I know that you're.
Just give me 2 sec. Hey, Caleb.
Like, yeah, I'm glad you.
What is good?
You know, because I wanted to put him down here, but basically, right. And
Okay, I think I got my chat up. There we go. Yeah. Got it up on my bigger screen over there. What's good? I'm like a little bit more than 400. You know how it is. I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and
yeah, I don't know what about.
This is what
I'm
employee 427 did
insane.
every day.
Last year, this time I had like
of every
180.
year.
No,
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
My screen's small. I
No
gotta
one had
fix
showed
that.
up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to figure out how I can make this look good. Ooh, gotta go back. Video. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna be able to, I'll figure this out. I will figure this out. Cause see how that looks for you guys. That is not right. This game is a narrative game. It's very difficult to explain. It's like the more you try to trick the narrator, the more he tricks you. It's sad. Okay, I might. Them kind of games are pretty awesome, actually. Here, I'm gonna be able to figure this out. Just give me 2 seconds. Like, why? That makes more sense. Bet it's this one. Maybe? Still got the yellow. I'm sorry that this is taking a minute. This shouldn't be a thing. It's just, it's popping up as a small box. I want it to be full screen. Outrageous. That actually just might be the way that I have to play it. Okay, that's so strange. So I think it has to be this way. Unfortunately. Unless there's something else that I can do. I don't think so. Okay. Unless 1280. What if I did that? See how that looks for you guys. Not different. Okay, I'm just gonna go here because this is what I like, and this is how it's gonna be played because that's just how they want it to be played, I suppose. I know there's subtitles. I'd like to have those as well, but if I don't have them, then I'm not gonna be upset. I thought there were subtitles in this. There we go. Alright, time to figure this game out. I've played it a bit before. I watched...
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
I watched PewDiePie play this game when he first started playing games that weren't horror.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, so if you're all caught up, which door do you think I should go through? Or Mr. Beast? No! Oh, I mean, I suppose I prefer PewDiePie. I was within his first 100,000 subscribers. I liked him for his horror. You would go right? Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So that's what we're gonna do. Check out this employee
Yes,
lounge.
truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
When you want me to go, I'll go.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay, I'm gonna go. He's telling me to go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Do you have a way that you want to go by chance, Caleb? Yeah, I'm playing this game with you right now. Yeah, this is gonna mess both of us up. Yeah, so straight through there is back on track. That way is that way. You do whatever I want.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door,
Now.
and got back on track.
What do you want to do? Pressure. This is you now, this time. I decided last time. Is this game money? It might be, actually. I think it's been a long time since I paid for it. There's another version that came out not too long ago. If it is, it's only like $7. The lift? Well, we made it to another area.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay, well,
No, not the right. Why would I have ever
Is it
said
worth
it was
to
to
play
the
alone?
right? What was I
Both.
thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you
Definitely
hold on for a
both.
minute, please?
because like there's like maybe 18 different endings to this game,
Let's see. We went down, right, left,
and sometimes
down,
it takes forever to get
left,
there.
Right. Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. So I guess this is the only way I can go.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
This is a
Stanley, close your
spoiler.
eyes.
This is a spoiler.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the
Buffering.
game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Well, now we're here. At the beginning. Well, that's where you got us, at the very beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or...
No.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
We have to go find the story. We're on an adventure to go find the story, bro. Huh?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Narrator restarted the story again. Okay, well, back at my office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I wonder what he did this time. I just got a call. No, it's all good. It's all good. It, completely changed the story, the outcome that you picked. It's completely different. It was a correct story to pick, that's for sure. It's interesting.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
This is
Why
the
don't we
room
go
with the
back
two doors.
the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Is there anything we missed?
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
My office
The
turned into a
story.
long
Here it comes.
hallway.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Ooh. This is different.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took
How did
place
I get
in an
here?
office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Do I know the requirements to be able to
I don't feel right about this at
live
all.
on YouTube?
We both
Like,
know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
if you can
Some
somehow
people win fair
manage
and
to get
square,
100
and
bucks
this was
a
not
day,
one of those
that
situations.
is worth a full-time
I'm
job
getting
in
weirded
Canada.
out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Which is pretty difficult. Sort of, anyways.
All right, I've got a solution.
Oh, what?
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Dude, because we messed the story up so many times, every single time we tried, we got a helpline. But when I try to go live on YouTube, it always says something like I haven't met the requirements. Oh, I see, to go live. That all depends. Are you using OBS? You might have to get access key. Oh, check it out. Which way should I go? That way, the normal way, or with the line? I think I should go this way. Let me try going this way.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, I guess we're following the line. The narrator's done with us already. The first playthrough, and the narrator is done with us. Hey, look, solitaire. This is quite the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Do you have one monitor or
Here's
two?
a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
I have
Or to put it
another
way,
monitor that I
is
look
the
at,
story of
that I
no
have chat over on my
destination
right side.
still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa.
Basically.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
This makes me want to follow the line extra hard. Nope. had to follow it. Right. Oh, I feel like I could have saved so much time. Whoa! Okay, can't quite fit. I'll make it though. It's cool. Yeah, a little tablet. Ooh. I gotta follow this, you know, it's tricky. Check it out. It's Dallas. Okay. We're gonna make it. Look at that fern. It's a fern.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
You got that? Don't forget. On Beat Saber, would you pay $30 if they made a Taylor? I probably would. Oh, it's all good. No, the narrator was saying this fern right here, it's a very important fern that you have to pay attention to it because there's something about this fern in particular that's going to be needed for the later on in this story path that you chose. Yeah, absolutely, I would absolutely pay $30 for a Taylor
what?
Swift pack.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley
Anti-hero.
Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Wait a sec, this is the beginning. All the way down here. What? How did we went upstairs? Well, all right. Where is this taking us? Oh, back to...
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Their narrator's so pissed off with us.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. This is where we're going.
Oh, no, not you again.
We found the
Stanley,
adventure line.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, okay. I guess it just brings me here. It was a little helpful, I suppose.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. how important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
What?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank.
This is everything
simply
that we
because
did.
It's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want
This
it
is
to be.
everything we did.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I
Except
don't want to
for-
forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
In this game,
Well,
there
in the meantime...
in this game, there. I'll show you something. I'll show you how. Hey, Tyler, what's good? No, we just beat the confusion ending. We're gonna keep on going. No, I was just about to explain. So this game is so heavily in depth when it comes to its narration. Like
All of
everything
his
is
co-workers were gone.
scripted,
What
right?
could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But I'm gonna show you a little glitch that I remembered from back in the day, just to show you how in depth. Oh, less than 500.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where is it? Where's? Oh, there we go. You go right here. You stay on the monitor. Stay crouched. There. See? This is a glitch, right? From back in the day. You just hop down.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Right? This is even. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be like in a few hours. I can't wait. Am I sick of this gag yet? No. This is funny. I love it.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is Rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I mean, I can, but it'll be like 3 a.m. for me, and I have a newborn, is the thing. Ooh, it's not letting me pick anything. But yeah, this is just a glitch, you know, that I have to restart. It makes me restart it. Like, honestly, I don't even really know. I mean, I know how I can. I would just have to stream my screen on the YouTube studio.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, Tyler, you should do this playthrough.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Last time Caleb picked this door, we seen an amazing meeting room, and we went down an elevator, which biffed the game up. So now we're here again. We had to restart. No, it didn't biff it. It was a pretty cool ending. This game's got like 18 different endings. That's kind of what I was thinking, right? Well, like, I'm definitely, like, I've been keeping up with my Discord group. I don't know. I've never really, like, as much as I want to, it would be just like a great big thank you thing for it, but like, I don't want people to get the idea that I'm trying to make money or anything like that on thanking people or being nice to people. I genuinely, I do it because I can. Like, if I do charities, I just do them. I don't tell people I do them. I just do them. I'm genuinely thankful for, like, you know, I'm super thankful and all that. You know what I mean? I don't want to get all cliche or anything, but like on my Discord group, I'll give away codes and gift cards and video games to people on there. I don't live stream it, and I don't brag about it. I just do it, I suppose. Oh, Tyler, before you go to bed, what you got to do this ending. You got to stick around for at least one ending. Which way? Left or right? Yes. Left, okay. This is the room it brought us
Yet
to
there
so
was
far.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I feel like... Oh, what? I remembered.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, that's a different ending. Okay, so...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Which way do you want to go? Upstairs or downstairs? Upstairs is the where my boss's office is. I gotta go talk to him. But downstairs is so intriguing. feel like there's a way in there. Just looking at things. Oh, there's a really funny narrative. They mess with you here hard.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, you think your teacher hates you? That sucks. That sucks. When we go through the next playthrough and we go here, if I put 2845 before he finishes talking, he'll just be like, "Oh, what? You already knew it, blah, blah, blah. Fine then." And he just skips the whole thing and he's like, "Fine." I get it. I used to have a teacher, her name's Miss Gillis. She was a mean lady. Ooh, what? Can I go back here? What's back here? Is there anything? She actually hit my friend with a ruler. Okay, so it's elevator. We're going down. Is this what happened to all the people? Teachers are cruel. Mine just gives me so much. I get it. I don't understand either, because like when you become an adult, you don't do
Stanley
homework.
realized
If you do
he felt a
homework,
bit
you get
peculiar. It was a stirring of
compensated
emotion in
for
his
it.
chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, that's too bad. I was always good at math.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Or did I go to the escape? Left or right?
Although this passageway had the word escape, Stanley thought better of it. The truth was realized that at the end of this too much to Stanley
I broke it.
his violent death.
I'm sorry, what did he say? Yes, Tyler? Balance camera. That all depends on the job you pick, really. I don't wanna be a bad influence, but technically when it comes to school, 50% is a pass. Anything beyond that is like extra grades. Because when you become an adult, or like, you know, work, then things kind of change, priorities change. So I mean, like, do good in school, obviously, but like, don't stress out if you don't get more than like a 60, because anything above a 50 is a pass, right? So like, it's just bragging rights is what it ends up becoming. Yeah, 400. But hey, Tyler, which way? Left or right? Do I go to the escape or do I go to the mind control facility? Escape.
Nope. Still on board with death?
Are you sure? It's death down this hallway, he says. If I go back this way. Okay, we're escaping. Or, yeah, we still have a choice. Still have a choice.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Yep.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
So you're telling me that I should just hop down here, is what you're saying? Cat hates me. Cats hate everybody. Let's be honest. Cats hate everybody. So this is the escape. It's down here. This is escape. Okay, here we go. Yort. It's quite the ending that you picked.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? Chills.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
The two doors, the route we took. There's a lot of random stuff to see in this area. Bro, 5-star TikTok for sure. I'm totally, whoo! I have no idea what you're talking about now. I say things and then I let them go. That's funny because my reply is, who is Andrew Tate? Because I don't know. What does this say? Intense passion. Oh, whoa. Neat. I don't know what that's going on about. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators. I mean, if anybody's a good dude, then you know what? They're good dudes. I really like them. War zones? You gotta go? Well, I totally understand. I just gotta find the... Like, this is the ending. I just gotta find the actual exit. I think it's all the way up here, though. For misogyny. Yeah, see, I have no idea. Oh, here it is. I usually just kind of keep to myself, I
Oh, look
suppose.
at these two. How they wish
Talk
to
to the people who are
destroy one
nice.
another. How they
Avoid
wish to
people who
control
aren't.
one another.
I don't...
How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you
Not
do,
the new one.
choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
I haven't played the new one yet. I played the old one when it came out, and I was boss at it. It was aw- Is it just gonna be black? Is it really not gonna restart for me? Okay, well I guess I have to restart it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The OG one, absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All of his co-workers
The first
were
Call of
gone.
Duty that I
What
started
could it
out on
mean?
was World
Stanley
at War.
decided to go to the meeting room.
I
Perhaps
like know
he had
all the
simply
glitches
missed
to
a
that
memo.
game. Bayonet jumps and everything.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh really? Dude. Oh, dude. If you haven't played them, those are a treat. Those are a treat. The stories on them, it's like, whoa. At that time, when MW2 and MW3, when those ones come out, how it was like, there's a, well, I mean, you know the meme, Remember No Russian? That's in MW2. It is intensely controversial, and so they were like, what's the next thing that they're going to do? Because there was big brags and everything, or like big things about how they had to tone it down, and then they didn't tone it down. There's some pretty intense stuff in the third one involving a video camera. It's pretty crazy. I'm going through this door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm going on here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
See that? I changed the story. I can do that.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Hey. What door should I walk through? Should I take the blue pill or the red pill? He wants me to take the red one, but I think I should go through the blue one. What do you think? If we go back up, is that a thing? No? Blue? Got you. Blue is smooth.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Through the blue and blue is smooth.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door or blue door? Which one should I pick? Red door or blue door? Are we gonna make the narrator mad again? Maybe blue, right? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking blue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
You're gonna appreciate
There we go.
this.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Do you want to try the new door, or do you want to go with one of the old ones? You're gonna like where this is going. Best one? Well, the best one is the one that we chose so far, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep choosing the one that I chose so far. Well, it brought me over here anyways, so...
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Didn't
now,
give me a chance.
Tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I think we should be a dick to him.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
He puts a world leaderboard on there. I don't know any of those people. Players skip the intro sequence, only 3%. This is you. Oh my god.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I guess we're trying a new game.
Let me boot it up.
We're trying a new game, apparently. Yep, this is how it goes.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
You might,
but
yeah.
of course, the message of the game only becomes
one of them
clear
games that-
once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve
thank you
the
for watching,
experience for me.
as always. Thanks for
I'm not
hanging
even going
out.
to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Wait, don't go yet.
Let's
Don't
see.
go yet.
What do we have here?
Don't go yet. You'll think this is hilarious.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's
You'll
give
think
it a
this is
shot.
hilarious. You'll think this is really funny. I'm actually glad we went this route.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here, no, here, and then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
What? Look at this enormous house.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
What? Bro, we're going mining. We're going mining, bro.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. It is going to get dark, isn't it?
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I wanted to get the diamonds. I guess we're trying someone else's game now. Oh, this reference, dude.
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out.
This is
listening to
Portal.
me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. But what is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Yup, this is Portal.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Perfect. I'm so smart.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to...
Peace! I think I just left the narrator. Oh. I'm in a new room. I know, right? This is one of them games. I don't know where I am. I can't say I actually know this spot. I feel like this is new. Is this back rooms? This stuff, right? It's a good game. It's an amazing, insane game. I don't remember this at all. This is my office. Why does it look like this?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Right? Okay, so I've never seen that one before. I fell down into a hole rather than going along the path.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right? Oh, something. A little something right here. There's a secret. There's a secret. I forget. Awaiting input. There are computers that you need to mess with, and it opens up that door in the manager's. Right? Yeah, there's computers that you have to mess with in a specific order, and it'll. See, I need input received. Right? So but I think I pushed the wrong one, but like there are specific ones that when you get that through, the manager's toilet room opens up. It's a secret ending, I believe.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
oh, dude, tomorrow
he
morning,
entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
I'm just
Stanley
gonna be
knew it perfectly well.
Today
Perhaps
I
he
was
wanted
like
to
just
stop by the employee
shaking,
lounge first,
basically
just
at
to
the
admire it.
99,000 mark. Like, holy moly!
The lounge was sublime.
It'll
a
be
work
there.
of
Like
art.
it's.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley
I never
took
thought.
the first
I
open door on
never
his
thought
left.
I never thought I'd see a channel get up to 100,000
And so
subscribers
he
again.
detoured through
Like
the
I've seen
maintenance
you
section,
do it before,
walked
and then
straight
any
ahead
other
to the
channel that I
opposite
ever
door,
became a
and
part
got
of.
back on track.
I guess besides Vanos Gaming.
Yet there was
Besides
not a
those two
single
guys
person here
and
either.
Delirious.
Feeling
And
a
all
wave
them.
of disbelief,
I seen all them
Stanley decided
get
to
up to
go
1 million
up to his
subscribers.
boss's office. Hoping him coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
2845. 2845. 28. Oh, this computer's not on. 2845. 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I frazzled the narrator. I put the
Feeling
code in
soothed
before.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Honestly, though, want to know what's even cooler than actually getting up to 100 thou? It's yeah, that is that music. Being able to hang out with folks like yourself, and it's been like a year so far that I've been able to. Like, we've been hanging out for basically a year now. Which
Stanley
is
walked straight ahead through the large
amazing.
door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. did he have the strength to find out?
This is the actual story, this part. Oh, hey, what's good? And Kit? And I remember when you found me probably playing Beat Saber.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, that's so cool. Can I trick this guy?
No. He refused to believe it.
That's so
he
cool.
Couldn't accept it.
Yeah, so
His
it
own
absolutely it was
in
Beat Saber.
someone else's control.
That's too cool.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
That's too cool.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This is all about choice. Am I gonna stream tomorrow? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I just have to do adult stuff all day, and then hopefully I can stream tomorrow at a decent time, which would be sweet. I really want to get back into Zombie Army Trilogy. I'm on episode 3 on that. So, mind control idle, awaiting input, system power. Do we leave it on, or do we turn it off? Turning it off is the ending the narrator wants. We should turn it off. This is the real ending to the game. So, I'm gonna shut it off at this part. And then hop back onto it another time.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
was a good stream. There's so much more. So much more.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Yeah, there's so many more. So many more endings.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ooh, when I get up to my
Yet
boss's
there was not a
office.
single person here.
Actually, I'm gonna
either.
show you real quick.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go.
To go in, to go in, to go.
No, nothing. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Coming
go back
to a
upstairs.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Watch, he's gonna be so upset with me, the door's gonna be open already. It's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, those computers that I have lit up. Oh, what? I opened this. What? I unlocked it. Because the boss knows what the boss says goes. If the boss suffers, loses, then what the boss... Okay. Toilets. Yeah, it'll open this room right here. Or what? Excuse me?
Okay, I think we
Oh,
all know
he
the drill
closed
by
it.
now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Yeah, narrator doesn't care. Well, I'm gonna get going. If you enjoyed the video, or the live stream, I hope you consider watching more. Please leave a like and what?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm trying to leave, but I don't know how. There's something, spider sense. Hey! Hey! I remember secrets.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Narrator's done with me.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I want to go to my boss's office again, though, because I opened this up. I'm now intrigued. Ah, perfect. This is where I want to go. Thanks for watching my live stream. I hope you consider watching more. Leave a like. Check out my range videos. Check out some of my shorts. And what? Okay, well, I guess that's just where this goes. Okay, well, I guess we're going for the elevator ride. This is how we're finishing this. Oh, we're going down now. Perfect. If you enjoyed watching the video, I hope you watch some more. That's basically all I wanted to say. There's going to be more. Lots and lots and lots more. As always. Man, I feel like having McDonald's. Ah, it didn't change. I didn't think it would. Well, anyways, peace, guys. Thanks for watching.